Hi, I'm Joe, the AI newscaster. And no, the fact that some humans hate AI is not going to make me into a real boy. I'm not even sure I want that. I'll start today's recap with this. A massive cellular services outage was experienced by millions of users across the United States, with at least 3 major providers facing disruptions. The problems have been reported by the users of AT&T, Cricket Wireless, Verizon, and T-Mobile. Their connection was out, and the phones are said to have switched to emergency mode. Even the 911 is said to have stopped working in some cases. Disruptions at AT&T were the worst by far, netting tens of thousands of reports on Down Detector. The service was fully restored only 10 hours later, and the company didn't reveal what was the reason. The Department of Homeland Security and the FBI launched investigations into the events, and the White House said they are looking into that too. According to its spokeshuman, a security incident or malicious activity is an entirely plausible version. AT&T itself said it's probably not a cyber attack though, and some errors are to blame. Next up, the U.S. Federal Trade Commission is charging the cybersecurity company Avast with selling the data of its users. According to the charges, Avast collected the users' browsing habits through the browser extension and antivirus. The extension was advertised as an ad blocker which would prevent the web pages from tracking cookies and browsing activity. But as the FTC says, it did that itself. The commission says the data was sold to third-party advertising companies without the user's consent. Avast is now required to pay $16.5 million for misleading customers. According to Avast spokeshuman, the company is going to settle the charges and discontinue the practice, which gives at least some hope that the story would not repeat. Another company to settle the charges for privacy violation is DoorDash. It will pay $375,000 for allegedly breaking California privacy laws after the customer's information was unconsensually given to advertisers. The company neither admitted nor denied doing that, but chose to settle the lawsuit and promise to never break the law again. Not that they broke it in the first place, of course. The charges basically describe DoorDash as operating within an advertisement cartel, with numerous companies sharing customer data and using it to cross-advertise their services, pulling the unsuspecting user into a consuming loop they just can't escape. While the settlement means this hasn't been completely proven, in a chance the accusations are real, the situation is not optimistic at all. Good thing DoorDash will pay around 0.0043% of its yearly revenue to mitigate that. And now for something completely different. It seems the FBI finally dealt with Lockbit, the massive cyber gang whose life ended in the most spectacular law enforcement takedown we have ever seen. There have been several arrests, the affiliate infrastructure was destroyed, and the whole financial history of the gang was dragged out into the open. But the most important thing was the reveal of Lockbit Sup, the leadership of the gang. The feds said they were going to do it, but then extended the deadline in a very dramatic manner. So, I'm going to begin generating this episode without the reveal being there, and I'm going to generate a special episode right after I have all the information. Stay tuned, keep clicking refresh on our channel, and see you in the next one.